wanted to pop on here. Today we're going to be reviewing these two Paola-Reina dolls. This one, as you can tell, is the QueBan version, which is not a licensed product of the Paola-Reina girl. And this one that I have her box lid upside down is the original Paola-Reina. They're both, I chose the ones, they both have tights, they both have shoes, they both have a little dress, and they both have like a blondie brown hair. I tried to choose the similar face sculpts, and Buchanan does retail her as well. So they look very similar. Right away, you can tell that, you know, she's a little different. And to me, the hairline right here, the hairline is a little questionable, you know, when you compare her to this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get these two girls out of the box, and we're gonna take some closer up views. Before we compare the bodies, I just wanted to kind of model and look at the outfits together. So this girl, it's a very thin fabric, but it is embroidered. Like, this is actual embroidery floss throughout the cloth. It's got a finished edge hem on it, and then she does come with these lace undies and some kind of fishnetting sheer tights. This girl, she's got a bow, and she's got a bow too, and so they're both loose bows tied around the waist. And this is a heavier fabric. It's not like a wool, but it's very close, and it also has a finishing at the hem edge. She does not have any undies, but she does have the kind of knitted tights and a really cute probably patent leather shoe with the Paola-Reina on the bottom. And then you can kind of tell the soles are just, I want to say a foam. It's like a foam material for the soles. So that's their outfits. And then this one comes with really adorable little hair bow, and it ties underneath in the back. You can kind of see back here, it just kind of tied back there. But she smells so good. She smells almost like a cake batter smell. And then of course the original Paola-Reina doll, she comes with a little brush. So we're gonna get them undressed and see how they compare that way. All right, and we're back. So here you can clearly see my Starbucks cup in the background, but you can see that there's a height difference. Obviously the QueBan girl, this girl right here, she is definitely taller, and the other Paola-Reina, original Paola-Reina, is you know, a little bit smaller. But the detail in these dolls is crazy. So here's the adorable cute little toe sculpt on the Paola-Reina doll, and then it's not like it's there, but you can tell that this was definitely like the lines aren't as defined, which you see a lot with people who make a generic or an unlicensed copy for the dolls. It's kind of was the same issue, I can't really focus on this one, with the fingers. The Paola-Reina dolls, the details are so defined. And then she's got the chest, and her vinyl is really soft and really smooth. And then the face is just, there's lots of details in the face. I'm trying to catch all the little lines and things that you can see. She's got the little lines in her lips, and even like the little details down in the eyes. So I can definitely see why so many people fall in love with the Paola-Reinas and they like to customize them. And this girl, she's, for the price point that she is, because she's literally like a fourth of the price of what you're gonna pay for a Paola-Reina. You know, like, she's got some freckling, and you can see some of the little details. She's got some details in the lips. So I think the face, as far as making your mark and hitting them together, the faces are, they're similar, but they're still, like, you can tell one, like when they're together, you can tell that one is a Paola-Reina and one isn't. So, and her hair, for, you know, being rooted, her hair is really soft. It's got that nice smell, and, you know, the rooting isn't bad. We can see, you know, it's really thick. I'm trying to catch how thick it is on camera, so bear with me with my one hand. Like, it's really thick and it's really well rooted. And she can actually stand really well on her own. She's not, like, and her feet stand a little bit farther apart hip-wise, whereas this girl, you know, her feet are very close together and she's kind of just got like an awkward stance. But for a price point, if this is what you can afford, you know, this is what you can afford. And then her hair, you know, isn't as thick. It's not dry or crunchy. Excuse me as we fall backwards. It is just kind of tied back in a headband, you know, whereas this girl is styled. So, you know, still very simple. And her vinyl isn't as soft. It doesn't have that buttery feel of a Paola-Reina doll. This girl, she's just really soft. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, this girl feels maybe like an American Girl doll, or even like the Welly Wishers. Like, she's kind of, that's the desk knocking, but she's kind of like harder. Whereas this girl she's just got a softer feel to her. So definitely price point wise, like, I can see why she runs from anywhere from $80 to $100+ and this girl is only, you know, $20 to $34.99. You know, but if that's what you can afford to get a doll, you know, it's not a Paola-Reina, it's a version similar to a Paola-Reina. But yeah, they're still just really beautiful. But that's my review. And even the clothing was kind of funny. So on a side note, we're going to move these girlies over to the side. This is just the quick pile of clothes that we had. So these crack me up. The tights, and then these are the QueBan tights with the big O. It looked almost like she had a tail when we took her off. But we got the QueBan tights, and then again her cute little jumper that she came with. And, you know, comparative wise, this jumper is super short, and I wonder what it would look like on the Paola-Reina. I may have to insert them here. But yeah, Paola-Reina's dress is just like really well made as well. The material's really nice, but you can see the finishings are all there. All the seams are finished, which is really nice, because sometimes in your less expensive dolls, the seams and things aren't finished. And here we've got the seams. You got the Paola-Reina, equally as nice, but this is definitely a little higher quality of a fabric. Same with the tights. It's just a little higher quality of the fabric. I would say the shoes are kind of comparable. I'm not a fan of foam shoes, and so these knockoff shoes to me are more appealing because they've got the rubber sole. But Paola-Reina does sell quite a bit of shoes to go with them. So these were just kind of the inexpensive ones that came with the set.
I wanted to give a huge thank you to Paol-Reina USA. They're a fairly newer dealership out of Chicago, and they were so helpful with messaging and purchasing my Carla doll. They have a variety of different dolls with very fast shipping and affordable shipping and handling prices. This to me was a better alternative than going straight from the European dealers and waiting for the customs and processing times. So again, huge thank you to them for all of their help in purchasing my Carla doll. She's simply beautiful, and to all of you, thank you for watching.